Outdoors in the last couple of days. This morning I was in Eden Park. The flowers, the trees are starting to bloom. Springtime is upon us. Perhaps you're planting a tree in your neighborhood. Well, you can take advantage of the great parks of Hamilton County. Joining us now is Natural Resource Manager Tom Borgman. This afternoon, you're going to show us how to plant a tree the proper way. But this is part of a greater cause that you guys have with the Park District.
It is. Great Parks has committed to plant 60,000 trees by 2016. And we started in 2013 as a collaborator with the Taking Root campaign.
Okay.
Taking Root is a lot of other like-minded organizations, other parks and conservation groups who are addressing the concern over loss of many trees due to emerald ash borer and storms and for other reasons. So since trees are so valuable for our quality of life, we're trying to get the word out with some education and motivation to get out and plant trees and take care of the forest.
How many trees will you plant this year?
We'll plant about 16,000 this year.
Okay, that's quite a bit of work. So you want to show us the proper way to do that?
That's right.
On set, I love it. It's the first time we've ever planted a tree on set. It'll be great.
Well, this is a portable hole we're going to plant. If this is a hole in the ground, the same techniques will go whether it's a large tree that you get at a nursery or a small seedling you might get through the mail, such as this one.
What's the seedling you have there?
This is a hawthorn tree.
Okay.
It's about 15 foot tall, beautiful white flowers, red berries the birds love. It's a good small area tree, but it's a good question, though, what kind of tree, because that's the first thing you should ask yourself is what kind of tree, and the general rule is right tree in the right place.
My next question, how deep a hole and such?
Oh, perfect. You always want to dig a hole twice the size of the root ball, so if it comes in a pot, or if it comes balled and burlap, dig it twice as wide, but no deeper. It should be no deeper than the root ball. So when you unwrap or decontainerize your tree, you loosen up the roots so they're spread out. Figure out where the roots start and the trunk begins, and that's the depth that it should be planted.
Okay.
I like to add this secret ingredient in the bottom of the hole.
Your secret ingredient is what?
Well, it wouldn't be a secret if I told you.
Well, how do I know what to put in
Well,
there?
okay, just between you and me.
Tell me.
It's some organic fertilizer and some gel crystals that absorb water. And it's especially important if you're in an area where it's hard to get to with water, or like us, we plant thousands of trees and we can't possibly water them all. The gel absorbs water, just like in a baby diaper, and then releases it to the tree roots as it's needed.
All right, Tom, we got 15 seconds to go. You can get this baby planted?
Oh, yeah, 15 seconds. Make sure the soil's packed in around the tree, the proper depth. Mulching is essential to help hold moisture and reduce weeds, but never mulch up against the trunk. There always should be a space between the trunk and the mulch. Good
tip. I didn't know that about the mulch. Usually I just pile it in there. It's fantastic.
Yep.
We appreciate it. Love the effort by the Great Parks of Hamilton County with all the reforestation. Great tips for us today. It's going to be a beauty. We're just going to leave it sitting right here for the rest of the summer and see how it goes. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.